So as I was looking through my little to-do list for my game, I saw that I wanted to add cutscenes, and while it's maybe not super relevant right now, I thought it could be a fun little challenge. The way I have it set up is pretty simple. I have this animation player node, which I can add different animations on. So here I have a test cutscene animation that I've made, and this is all sitting in my main world scene, by the way. So I also have a custom cutscene camera and a label that can have text on it. So what I've then done is I animate all of these different things, the camera, the text, and then also the horse. I move it around in my cutscene as well, just to show that I can move things in the world when a cutscene is playing. The camera is pretty simple. It's just a generic camera. It starts over here, and I also added the same mesh that has the same filter on it that the player has for their camera. And then for the text, it's just a label, and what I've done is at different frames I have it say different things. So this is the world for HUD's game. This font is actually a font I made for another project I was working on, but I really like it, so I'm probably just going to use it for this game as well. I probably will end up making lowercase letters though, because at this point it's all uppercase. Pretty much as simple as just animating everything. So I have this simple area node that when the player enters it, it gets the tree, it gets the nodes in the group cutscene player, which this is in that group if you look over here. So it gets that animation player, and then it plays the cutscene, test cutscene. Now I could have this line be pretty much in any script, no matter how I want to trigger it, but this is just as an example, and I just write the name of the cutscene that I want it to play right there. So it's simple. When a body enters this area, it'll play the test cutscene. So I ended up just throwing that down in my world, so now whenever anything enters that, it'll play my test cutscene. One thing that was also important is I needed it to run this custom play cutscene function. So if you look inside of the animation player, the play cutscene function does a few things. It also disables the player's movement and camera, because I don't want them to be able to move around while the game's or while a cutscene's happening, and I don't want the player's camera to be conflicting with the cutscene camera. And then it just waits until the cutscene is finished and lets the player move again. So that's why I need that custom function. You'll see over here, as soon as I enter this yellow area, cutscene will start playing. So you can see the horse moving in the background, you can see the text at the bottom, and the camera, and then it ends right here, and everything returns back to normal. So I'll enter it again. This is the world for HUD's game. I'm moving, I'm jumping. You can see down in the corner, I'm not moving in the actual world. Nope, I accidentally just triggered it again because I jumped right back into it. So I can use this setup to pretty much create any sort of cutscene I want. I just move the camera around. I can add text at the bottom because I'm going to want people saying things during cutscenes. I can also move things around like I did with the horse. The reason I did this whole cutscene system right now is not because I need it right now, but I kind of wrote down what I want this game to be, and then I made a to-do list of all the things that I would need to make for that, and so cutscenes are part of it, and I was just looking through the list and thought, that sounds fun, so I figured out how to do it, and it's pretty simple. So if you have any suggestions, let me know down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching.